Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
And in first down, they go right back to him. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking right. This one caught. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's third and short. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? It's a blitz look here from the defense. Here's the target, and it's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They're going to run it. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Will he score here? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. The kickoff team now set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Bulldogs are in the red zone now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes the jet sweep, trying to run it to the edge. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Catch made by the tight end. Breaks loose. Powerful running into the secondary. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch him. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 17-7 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Irish. He will score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Back in motion now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Shaw. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Pass hauled in near the 10. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing 2nd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here. A long way from the goal line now. Powering through the defender. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Long enough and good. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. He's going to take off here. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Third down, out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Defense is coming after him. Took contact on the throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on the screen now. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your... Go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. They'll run it here. Ball carrier tackled there. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Pulls it in. It's Davis. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Stopped after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Davis. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That is settled for 3 last time. On first down, it's play action. Going for a big play downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This one is getting ugly.
This receiver is putting on a show today. Trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Let's go.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Boy, Chris, they brought a blitz here, but I don't even know if the quarterback realized it. The offensive line did a nice job of protecting him, keeping him in the pocket to be able to allow that play to open up for him.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Hit just as he throws the ball. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Down late will keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid... Plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down, then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the running back takes the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Almost picked off yet again. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's got it with the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here?
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted in the end zone. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. Where have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Going the other way, can they stop him? He steps out of bounds, a solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Third and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Here's the option play. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.